Hey, this is Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 383. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan. Today we're going to talk about one of the most divisive sets in Magic history. Now, hit our theme song! Hey, Ryan. We're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Good. What is going down?
A whole bunch is going down. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then the really, really pretty of Commander Masters, a set that's designed just for us as a community.
The most divisive set in Magic history?
There's so many people that are so mad about this set.
Well, we'll
for
see
all sorts of reasons.
We'll see if we can quell some emotions.
Yeah, we're going to talk all about all of that stuff. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to tell some other things of that nature. But before we get to any of that, we have to thank our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com. They're your source for all your gaming needs.
Oh, FujiG. Just made an order with FujiG.
Me too.
Hold on. Clear my throat there. Sorry, we just started. And used CCO Summer promo code.
Save 5% off the stuff he was going to buy anyway.
I did. I had a little bit of credit and used a little bit of promo coding.
Yep.
Got me a One Ring.
Nice.
They should have reprinted the One Ring in Commander Masters because that sucker's getting expensive already. Jeepers creepers.
How many different printings are there? There's the one that comes in the bundle. There's the not foil of that. Well, that doesn't count. There's that one. Then there's the 4?
4?
Not including the one of one.
I don't know. We started talking about Lord of the Rings when we said we were going to be done.
Yeah.
The point is, I got it. I was going to buy it because I need it for like 17 decks. I was going to buy it anyways. I saved money on it by using CCO Summer promo code. And if you're new to the nation, welcome. Hit subscribe on YouTube. We're tons of fun.
Or else.
You're watching anyways. It's a free way to support the show. But if you're new, you can use CCO Perks promo code. That'll get you 10% store credit kickback into your Fusion account when you spend $100 Canadian or more. And that works for sealed, singles, gaming supplies, board games, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! The only thing is if you're from the land of the free, they can't ship sealed product, but we can't get sealed product from the land of the free, so it affects us too.
Correct.
So use the promo codes. It lets everybody at Fusion know that their partnership with the boys, the goons from Saskatoon, is a good one.
Which it frickin' is, because we're awesome.
Listen, you dropping a frick bomb. I thought that was what I do.
Well, now I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm a little hungover today. I had lots of Fireball yesterday. It was
Uncle Brando's Fireball Emporium. Everything is Uncle Brando's something Emporium now. Just FYI. Uncle Brando and your good friend Ryan talking about Commander Masters. We've got a little bit of podcast business first.
Okay.
First thing.
Hit me with the business.
First thing.
Can the first thing be the thing that we're going to do next weekend? Can that be the first thing? Because that's really exciting.
Yeah, sure.
We should start off with the really exciting thing.
Sure.
August 5th,
Yep.
If you're around where we are, which is Saskatoon, Face-to-Face Games is having an event. We're going to be there. There's a Commander Sealed event you can play in. There's just Commander Pods you can play in. We're going to be in all those things.
Yes, sir.
So come on in and say hi and play a game with us or give us the finger. I don't care. Just come. It's going to be fun, and you should be there.
A just question, my liege.
Okay.
It's free to walk in the door.
Uh-huh.
And because I've had so many people exclaim to me that they're nervous to come to events that they think that they're going to get sharked and pub stomped, you're not.
No.
Commander Cookout controls nearly all of the Commander pod firing and seating of people.
Uh-huh.
And we ask if you're looking for casual or higher powered or competitive, and we make sure that everybody's on the same page. And again, it's free to walk in the door, but if you want to buy a Commander package to get the vouchers, you can cash the vouchers in for games, and we give out promos and prizes. We do all of that.
Yeah.
We do that to make sure that everybody that we sit is going to have a good time.
That's right.
And of course, there are competitive games there. And the sealed event that you aforementioned is Commander Masters Sealed.
Ooh.
And I know what the prizes are, and I was told to tell people what they are. And then I asked if I can tell, and they said, don't yet. So I don't know what to do. But the prizes are frickin' cool.
Wait.
We're not allowed to tell yet. Even though it says on the website, I can't tell anything more than that.
Okay, because
I told you.
Yeah.
I totally did.
Yeah, just me.
He totally remembers, too.
Oh, no, I know what the prizes are.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Nobody else knows, though, just us.
Yeah, we're going to have the booth. We're going to have some merch. We're going to...
have a good time.
Going to have a good time. Go out for some beers and supper after.
Yeah.
Always fun. So if you're in the Saskatoon area, if you're from Regina Hole, Moose Jaw, Elbow, Prince Albert. Yeah, those are all frickin' town names from around where we live.
Yeah, Elbow and Eyebrow.
Yeah, I never been to Eyebrow.
I went through it once by accident.
Swift Current.
Yeah, that's another place. Yeah. Yeah.
Lloyd Minister. Oh, man, we got some funky names, hey? So if you're from any of those places, you come.
Yes.
And it's tons of fun.
Yeah, we're going to be a good time.
Big thanks to Face for that.
Yes.
Tomorrow's episode, we got the bonus episode tomorrow. We're going to be talking about precons.
Yes, the precons from Commander Masters specifically. The new cards, the old cards. Are they worth it? Are they not worth it?
Do you think that there's more people uppity about the set in general, or the set specifically, or the precons?
I think the precons might be a little bit more divisive, but that's because we're in the Commander bubble, I think.
You just don't like the sliver deck.
I don't at all.
We're going to talk about that
at
tomorrow.
all.
Tomorrow.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Speaking of future content, you said you got a line on a collector box of Commander Masters for Brando's box opening.
The BBO of the CCO YTC, indeed. That'll be coming out. I'll probably have them opened on Friday, and then the video will be up sometime after that.
In that later that week, like a Wednesday, maybe like the following Wednesday or something.
It'll be up as soon as we can get it up. It'll
4 packs in that, right?
Yep.
It's not gonna be a long video for your good friend Ryan to edit.
Well, it depends what I hope. Maybe I'll get something real good.
Yeah. Hey, and here's the thing: if you want to totally circumvent international trade law.
Yeah!
You can go to fusiongamingonline.com, use CCO Summer promo code, and send Brando a box of whatever you want him to open. He'll open it for the channel on Brando's box opening, and then repackage it and send it to you. Sans any missing cards. That means he won't steal from you.
Yes, I will not steal from you. Hey, we have a 100% success rate of me not stealing stuff.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's fairly solid.
You could have like 101% success rate if you put extra cards in from different sets, and people are like, "Huh, what's this?
Oh my goodness,
what's going on? Man, did this come in my pack? This is worth money. It came in a Commander Masters pack." And Uncle Brando's like, "No, that came from like my Ixalan chaff that was holding up my dining room table."
Yes.
Okay. Last week's winner. Patreon, thank you. I just want to say thank you to the patrons. Even though we don't have a new one this week, you can sign up, become a patron, get a nickname. Patreon.com/CCO Podcast.
We appreciate you helping us do this.
Yeah, and we haven't mentioned it in a while, but coffee.com/CCO Podcast. You can go there and make a one-time donation. It's for coffee, but...
we use it for beer.
Come on. People know. And those kinds of one-time donations are great for the CCO experience coming up in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that.
House is booked.
Yep.
We've got some budget for the chefs that are coming to make tacos and sliders and breakfast, as if we're going to eat breakfast. Yeah, we know what breakfast in Vegas looks like.
It comes in a can.
Yes.
That says beer on the side.
A CCO booster pack. Oh, super funny. So that's going to be frickin' fantastic. Listen to us doing alliteration.
Yeah, man.
Final piece of podcasting business. Last week's booster pack game winner.
Oh, who is it?
Guest Gimli.
Yep.
Mournful Dink Stomper.
Yep.
And said that their thing that they were waiting for was a Najila showcase print with like the Andy Warhol style profile picture. Yeah. Wanted Najila.
Did that happen?
No.
Damn.
I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out in a few minutes. Yeah.
At Ty Stone 1095.
That's Tyler Matuli Stone.
I wasn't sure if it was or not.
That's got to be Tyler Matuli Stone.
He might be, or it might be a certain type of steel, 1095 steel. I think that's a high carbon steel.
Oh.
Tyler Matuli Stone, Man of Steel.
Well, yeah.
If it's him.
If it is in fact him.
If it's a different Ty Stone, also Man of Steel.
Yes.
Yes, 1095 steel, in fact. So get after us. Let us know. CommanderCookout@gmail.com. Your name, that you won. Your full mailing address, including your
postal or zip code.
Very important. And if you want a CCO booster pack, token pack, no, CCO sticker pack.
Yes.
token pack or a stinky old booster pack from the Onion bag.
And who would want that?
Yeah.
When you can get tokens and stickers.
Or if you want to donate a booster pack to the Christmas fund so we can do like a giveaway or a donation or something at Christmas. Yes. Santa's birthday.
Santa's birthday, if you will. And
yes.
we will.
We will. Happy birthday, Santa. I think we're at the opposite end of the year, but here we are nonetheless.
Yeah, we are here, and it's fine.
So, episode 383.
383.
We've got Commandy Masters up, and we've got it separated on Scryfall. A little bit different. You've got the showcase cards.
Yep.
I've got it sorted according to WotC speak, excitingness.
Yes. Excitingness is WotC marketing talk for expensive.
Yes. Exciting is reversely proportional to how much money you have remaining in your wallet.
Yes, you are very excited. If you have no money left, you are the right amount of excited.
Yes.
If you have several money left, you are not excited enough.
No, I do like that, though, because we're separating the card's cost from how much like you have to give to own it, right? Like, I'm just saying my wallet is empty and I'm excited.
Yes.
I didn't say any of what happened in between.
Yes, I might have bought something else.
That's how WotC should describe it. Oh, the inverse proportional relationship between how much money and
Yeah.
They could do that.
They could. Should we compliment? Let's compliment Sandwich the set.
Okay.
Let's talk about. That's where we say something nice about it.
I know what a compliment sandwich is.
Then we criticize it, and then we'll talk about some of the cards that are cool in it.
I thought we were going to have an Uncle Brando compliment sandwich where we just gripe about a whole bunch of stuff, say one nice thing about one showcase card, and then gripe about it again. That's what I thought we were going to do.
No, man. I'm
not in the nation.
Not in the nation. We're not going to. There's enough people out there ragging all over everything that we don't need to do that. I think I said on the pre-show yesterday that this is both the best and the very worst of Magic today.
Yeah, that's not how sandwich is made, though.
I know, but the
open face.
Open face sandwich. It's like one of those hot hamburger deals where it's like a burger patty on a piece of bread with gravy on it.
Do not Google hot hamburger.
Oh, yeah. I never thought of that.
Frick.
Man.
I can smell it.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, why did I say that?
Okay. Something good about the set. Why is it good? Why is it the best? Because this is Magic at its finest in a curated set that has something for everyone. It's got the high value reprints. It's got Zakama.
That's a high value reprint.
No, it's Zakama. The other one. What's the other one? He Flap. Unflappable.
Frick. Zatalpa.
That's the one. So it's got everything from Zatalpa to Jeweled Lotus.
I was waiting for a reprint of Zatalpa, though.
Oh, shut up. No, you weren't. You were not.
I was doing an impression of nobody.
Oh,
man, we gotta hang out more.
We're doing this.
Oh,
this is excellent.
All right.
It's got something for everybody, and yes, the price point is very high, but the price points of these things will come down.
Yes.
For everybody that isn't going to buy boxes, which I'm going to assume is most people within the reach of our voice, because these boxes are a lot.
Yes. Now, here's the thing, and we say this all the dang old time. Daytime.
Yeah. Yaha.
All the dang old time. If you don't want to buy a booster box of this set,
which you probably don't, because they're a lot of money,
and if that reason is because the price is expensive or the price is high, don't buy it.
Yeah, it's easy. It's super easy.
Just don't. But Ryan and Brando, how do I get these cards that I want that are also expensive? How do I get this $200 Ulamog reprint? All I need is an Ulamog. Buy literally any other Ulamog.
Yeah.
And I know completionist and collecting and wanting the foil and the most pimpest version and all that stuff. But ask yourself, dear nation member, do you need it? I don't need running shoes to run.
Correct.
Sure helps.
Yep.
But I don't need it. And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I would love to get a textured foil, full art, Jeweled Lotus, put it right into
Muxus.
This deck I have an idea about, this CEDH Sourman of Many Colors deck, or Sourman the White deck.
Yeah.
Goes right in there, and I'm thinking, hey, this is really good. Doesn't give me any orcs, though.
Yeah. 0 orcs, in fact.
But I don't need it.
Nope.
And somebody will buy it, and that's great for them, and I'm happy for that person too.
Yeah.
And if you're concerned and want a Jeweled Lotus, well, maybe this set is going to make the price of that go down.
Maybe
and you
it
know
will.
What? The cherry on top of the cake, or the icing, whatever.
No, both are good.
Yeah, the cherry on top is that if you were to buy a $600 booster box trying to open a Jeweled Lotus, probably you won't.
Correct.
So it's better to just buy one and bite the bullet and get nothing else and spend less money than a box and get the card you want.
Let's hit him with a science fact,
Okay.
Ryan. Let's hit him with a science fact. If you want the $200 super duper ultimate Ulamog reprint,
Let's actually check. It's the second most expensive card in the set. That's why I have it. Oh, $400. Okay. Whatever. That's still less than a booster box.
$400 is still less than a booster box, and you got the exact card that you wanted. And that money, that number is going to come down in 2 weeks after the set's been opened.
Yeah.
Promise. I promise you. I guarantee you that number will be lower by the time you hear this recording and by the time you're actually able to buy one. And that's what sets like this do best, is they get the price of cards to be as low as they can be for certain cards.
Now, let's not be remiss
Yes.
to say that the side profile Andy Warhol Ulamog Warhol?
Ulahal.
That card price might go up.
Oh, yeah.
It will go down, and then it might also go back up.
Correct.
So that particular one, again, less than a booster box, but it might go up.
It's still a lot of money, but if you just want an Ulamog, regular Ulamogs are going to become a little bit less. So if you were...
what you said.
If you're holding off buying one, then do it. And if you weren't going to buy one before, then you're not really out anything.
Yeah.
So being mad at the set isn't really doing you any good. It's just making you angry and stressing you out. And games are supposed to be fun. So don't be mad.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good
Right?
advice.
Like that, right? There's too much cool stuff happening for us to be angry all the time. And
There's enough other reasons to be angry.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to be angry at our hobby or when we're doing our hobby, right?
that's right. And you don't need to get all like mad at somebody who does get this stuff. Like, so they got
you
it,
know what?
It's
I
cool.
I don't think that anybody. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I don't think I've ever experienced somebody being angry with somebody who bought a set that first person didn't like or didn't approve of. And a product, I should say, a product, not a particular card or a card done by a particular artist, stuff like that, where it's like you shouldn't support that artist or you shouldn't get that artist's playmat or signature. Like I've seen that before.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get into that because it's not Commander Masters related.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever witnessed somebody getting angry for somebody for wanting a set.
Yeah.
Like if I bought the Sliver deck, the Sliver Precon, talk about Precons tomorrow.
Yep.
But if I bought it
Yep.
and you don't like it,
Well, I don't.
what would you do if I bought it?
I'd be like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
And I would
And
say,
then you
well,
don't-
because I like it and I want to build slivers because I don't have a full complement of every sliver ever.
Correct. But, and you know what I would do? You know what I would get mad at in that situation? That I also bought the stupid deck.
No, tell me it isn't so.
Yeah, I did. I pre-ordered it. Pre-bought it before I saw anything but the Face Commander. Goddamn, right? Like,
You bought it before you...
yeah. I'm a Sliver fan.
Oh, mother of ass, I didn't expect... Oh, man, I got a hamstring cramp. I laughed so hard.
But it's God.
Oh,
Damn it.
frick.
So mad.
You're mad? Is that why... We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're talking about it tomorrow.
I'll have the opportunity to laugh all over it.
Yes, you will. I hope so. But so that's some of the good stuff about the set.
Frick.
Let's talk about how this is some of the worst stuff that Magic
Oh, I
has
thought
done.
that was the worst stuff.
No, that's not. This is it's vaguely in the same vein. But let's just we'll talk
We're
about
gonna
it when
flip
we move
over to
on.
card after we flip or once we flip over to cards. That's gonna be the part where we get really into the positives because there's some
Yes.
great reprints and some
Skinny
cool
there
new
is.
arts and stuff that's available in foil for the first time, etc.
Yes.
So
The-
what's the bad?
The bad is this is another premium priced product in a row in a deluge of products where in a time where you may not have the disposable income to spend on your hobby in general. This one is aimed at it's for the casual Magic format, which is Commander, the most popular, the most kitchen table way you can play Magic ever, and it's
Wow. Well, yeah, for the sake of this argument,
as far as WotC being officially supportive of your format,
yes,
and they priced a lot of people out of the building, and a lot of people aren't going to be able to get this.
Out of the country.
They're not going to be able to draft this, and that absolutely fucking sucks.
Yes,
and I will use harsh language because that is terrible, and the whole "this product isn't for you" argument, and the "you can't" that sucks for everybody. When this is the set that's aimed directly at everybody that is hearing me right now. This is the set that's for you. It's literally for you. It says it on the front. Commander Masters. You are a Commander Master. You want Commander Masters, and you can't have it because it's not for you. And that sucks. And I
cordially dislike it.
Sometimes less than cordially dislike it. I don't like when people can't get the things that they want, not because of it's like an artificial scarcity. It's just a made up number they pulled out of the sky.
There is no artificial scarcity. It's just they're making it
hard to. You just can't have it.
And here's
that.
Here's the thing, though. They're not, because they don't have an MSRP. So really, is it the big stores? Like, is it the retailers? Because they're the ones that dictate price. And I've talked to retailers regarding this exact thing. Everybody being scared to pull the trigger on listing a product for pre-order because they don't want to come in too low and get bought out immediately, sometimes by other stores.
Yeah.
And they don't want to come in too high and get piled on by the community and sell nothing, and then have other stores go in under them.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm speaking from my Canadian perspective, but I'm sure lots of countries like Australia and European countries and South American countries are in the same boat, in that you might have like one major retailer in your country, or maybe two or three, and that makes it very challenging.
Yeah.
And I think like Japan and China and the United States are not in that boat, but
$600 boxes shouldn't happen.
No, that sucks.
This should never happen again, and I hate that it's happening now, and a pox on WotC's house for doing it.
And I got one more on top of that. I don't think the secondary market excitingness of the cards in this set warrant box prices where they are. There is not enough high dollar, high exciting cards in here, other than like the showcase frame Ulamog, Kozilek, Jeweled Lotus.
Correct.
There's got to be more.
Yeah.
There's got to be more than that.
And the duds in here are duds.
Yeah.
The duds are very duddy.
Let's flip over to some cards and talk about the opposite of duds, because that's the bad part of the sandwich. We're going to get back to the garlic cheese bread with jalapenos on the bottom.
Absolutely we are. Yeah. Where do you want to start, Ryan?
I got this thing here.
Okay.
I got all the expensive cards up on Scryfall.
Oh, all of the exciting cards.
Yeah.
Exciting cards.
Yes. I want to say this much.
Okay.
The Andy Warhol style profile pictures of the commanders, freaking fantastic.
I love them. Yes.
I don't think there's anybody I've talked to who said that they don't like them.
I've heard a couple of people that don't like them, but to a person, all of them have found at least one that they like, which I think is so awesome.
That's perfect. Editor Joe will have some up on the screen, and like whatever ones he likes or whatever ones you mention, I like them all. I love to see an artist's interpretation of what somebody looks like.
Yeah.
Right? Like, of course, there's an art description and there's a style guide and all that stuff, right? But what are we looking at with, like, Kozilek?
Yeah, or Omnath.
What's happening there?
Like, right? Like, you expect to see your average feature or whatever, and you just don't. You just don't. And I like that a lot. I think that the ones that are meant to be like the beautiful people, I think that they're beautiful. I think that the interesting, like, what even are we looking at here is very, what am I looking at here?
Yeah. like the Eldrazi and Neheb, and I'm just trying to scroll down and find more of
Man,
them.
I am pumped they reprinted Neheb. We're kind of jumping all over. Neheb is a card ever since I started like playing Magic, I built Norn the Wary initially, and the one card I could just never, it kept eluding me, was foil Neheb. And the fact that they're reprinting it with a super cool treatment that I like, and I can get a foil one for my deck now, I am very excited about that.
Like legit excited.
Yeah, I'm legitimately excited to get my hands on one of those cards. It's a foil that's eluded me forever, and I'm finally going to get one, baby.
Yes,
I think. I hope. Anyway, maybe they'll be hard to find, but I don't think they will be.
I'm super excited to finally get the opportunity to own a foil Jet medallion and Ruby medallion.
Yeah.
Those are the two foils that I need for two very nearly complete decks in Zada Hedron Grinder and Balthor the Defiled. And Balthor is like I think my longest deck, my oldest deck.
Wow.
And a Jet medallion is one of the ones that I need in foil.
And why are they reprinting the medallions in foil, Ryan? Because we pressured them.
Yes, sir.
You and I and the nation pressured them, and now we have medallions.
Yes, sir. So in my notes here, some of the stuff I wanted to ask you about the sets in particular.
Okay.
Now, we're talking about precons tomorrow, but you can give this as your answer.
Sure.
If you want.
Sure.
Legend or legendary creature that you're most excited about. Ooh, pajamas.
I just said Neheb.
Oh, really?
That's Neheb.
I thought you were going to maybe say the sliver or something.
No, that sliver is medium at best.
You were
Actually,
gonna
she's good.
you pre-ordered it anyway.
I pre-ordered it anyway. Damn it! And that sliver, for full disclosure, the sliver Grave Mother, is that what it is?
Sliver Grave Mother, yeah.
Straight into my Sliver Queen deck.
Yeah, the card's good.
It's a good card.
It's fine.
It's just not a good deck.
Okay. What is your favorite reprint in general? Usually we save this to the end, but I want to pair this or combine this with something else.
There's a couple.
Sure.
There's the medallions, which I think is just because we've pushed for it for so long, seeing it was really cool.
Yep.
And I think I mentioned it either on the pre-show or maybe today. Nesting Dragon.
Nesting Dragon
is the one I think I'm the most excited about. Nesting Dragon. It's like the 5/5 or 4/4 for 5 that makes eggs. Like
Okay.
landfall make an egg, and then when the egg eats shit, it turns into a dragon.
Are you sure?
I really, really like that card, and it's like a $2 card, maybe. And I'm so pumped to see it getting reprinted. And again, it's going to be in foil, so I can aggressively continue to foil out my decks.
Yes, sir.
Right? I'm so into that, and I'm so happy that got on the docket. I have no idea why it's there, but it's there, and I'm happy about it.
Neat.
What is yours?
Oh, my favorite reprint or my favorite Leggy?
Both, man. This isn't about what I think.
This is Commander Cookout Podcast. We aggressively do both.
Yes, we do.
Don't Google that.
Can if you want, I think that
My
one's cool.
favorite legend?
Yeah.
You know, I had this question written down and I didn't even
Didn't even think of an answer for it.
Nope. I don't answer my own questions. That's your job. I'm going down the list here, and you know what? I might a little bit have to do the same thing that you did. I think I thought at first the profile showcase Machias the Unhallowed.
Okay.
Unhallowed. And then I thought Maelstrom Wanderer, and I play both of those cards in decks.
Yep.
In my zombie deck and in my Cascade deck.
Right.
One of Commander Cookout's most viewed shows ever is
Ooh.
my Cascade Super Friends deck. And then I see the Azusa art. And man, that is fantastic.
That is pretty.
That is a beautiful art. Yeah, Aiden was all like, whoa.
Yeah, he
falling
was.
out of his chair and
he
stuff.
loves his Azuzu lots.
Yeah. And then I thought, nope. Slimefoot. Oh man. Slimefoot just reminds me of building the Slimefoot like combo deck with FU Jesse and the Slimefoot cosplayer in Magicon Minneapolis.
Man,
and
that
how
was
fun
so
that
cool.
was.
Yeah.
And just the detail added into the Slimefoot, the stowaway Andy Warhol art, that is right up there with my favorite commander in the set. And it's a reprint. It's not even from the pre-cons.
The whole set's a reprint set. I love reprint sets. They're my favorite thing.
I suppose there's only a few cards that are not reprints, and those are
there's 40 of them. We're going to talk about those tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Including Emrakul.
Emrakul?
Yeah. The theory going around is the lady from the Sliver deck is Emrakul because it's like an anagram or whatever.
Oh.
Where
I never knew this.
Yeah, you rearrange your name and it makes Emrakul.
Man, we'll have to figure that out tomorrow.
And we'll talk about that tomorrow on the show.
My favorite reprint is probably Finale of Devastation because I might get one now. Or maybe like foil Deflecting SWAT and Fierce Guardianship cycle.
Those would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Finale of Devastation because the showcase one has dinosaurs on it, and I can put it into my Calamax dinosaur deck.
Oh, yeah.
The longer that deck survives, the more it just becomes dinosaurs driving vehicles and doesn't do like Calamax stuff.
Good. That's fun, man.
That is fun.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs is a hell of a thing.
Yep. I'm excited for... I don't know, and this is my second question.
Okay.
Is what card are you excited that the price has dropped for the most? And mine, which I don't know is going to be true, is Finale of Devastation and Jeweled Lotus. I don't know if those prices are going to go down.
I kind of think that they're not. If I'm being honest, I don't think those prices are going to go down very much.
Let's see what our friends at mtgstocks.com say.
And while you're looking, I will tell you my most... And this, again, I'm going to just say it again. Those medallions, everybody should be playing them because they're great. And now people can get them and afford them. And that is... Chef's kiss is what that was.
I think that the prices of the medallions will go down because those are a scarcity thing, right?
Hell, yeah, absolutely they'll go down because it's a meaningful reprint, I would argue. So, and when you look at the pre-order prices for the foils, they're not even that high. They're like between 20 and 30 Canadian dollars right now. As of yesterday, I don't know if they've gone up or down again. It depends on when you're listening to this.
Well, I'll look in a second here. I'm just bringing up the old Julie Lotus, and all-time high was when it first launched. Of course, it was like $175. And then it got to roughly like the beginning of this year. It was like 110 or 11. And as of today, it's 78.
That's
not like it's not like it's $4.
Yeah, it's not inexpensive, but it's there.
But it's over 20% less money.
That's good.
From what it kind of looked to stabilize at.
Man.
So that's fine. Let's do a medallion. Let's do, which one? Ruby Medallion. Because that's one that I got to buy.
That's the one that everybody plays, I think. It's Ruby and Jet Medallion are actually the ones that people play.
And the blue one.
People play the blue
and the white one. People play all of them.
People play all of them, but I think that the red one and the black one.
Look at the price curve. It's going up.
Yeah.
It's the Mirage one is $34, but the price appears to be tanking because it used to be at almost $39.
Yeah.
So the price is going down. What's the price on the 2014 one? Oh, look at this one. This one frickin' going down like the Titanic.
Yeah, man.
It's 26 down from nearly 40. And we're not MTG Finance or nothing, but
we are illustrating that the cards that are more affordable will become more affordable, which is important.
And it looks like Ruby Medallion started to pre-sell at 25 from Commander Masters and is down to 23.
There you go.
Making the newest one the least expensive one. And if you wanted to save 5% on it, you could pre-order it from Fusion and use CCO Summer promo code, right? So
you can.
All of this stuff is good. Now, again, even though it's a meaningful reprint, it doesn't mean that the card is going to be $4.
No.
And these cards will never be $4, but it's exciting that if I was going to buy them or if I needed to collect a foil one for a deck or something, now I can do it in the case of the medallions or CCO preview card.
Dryad.
Song of the Dryads. Yes, Song of the Dryads. Now I can get a foil one. And foils in modern sets typically don't cost very much, if any more than the regular printing, even for cards like this.
Thank you, collector boosters.
Yes, and I'm looking, again, Ruby Medallion, Commander Masters, MTGstocks.com. We've got the average price at $23 and the foil price at $25.
There you go.
And even the foil price is less than this card costed like
a week ago.
A week ago.
Yeah.
Right? So all good things, I think.
I agree.
Now, here's a famous Magic quote from days gone by. If WotC put $100 bills in booster packs, people would complain about how they're folded.
Yes.
Right? And the thing about foils these days, some of them are folded. Yeah. Right? So I could be negative and cynical about the foil I'm probably going to get, probably looking like it came from Taco Bell, but I ain't gonna.
And you're going to flatten it anyway, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it over top of pot of boiling water and bend it the opposite way and wrap a big rubber band around it like a baseball glove.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's going to go in my deck alongside all my other foils that look like that, and it's going to
be great.
Par for the course.
Hell yeah, it is. Now, let's get off of the finance for a little bit, and let's talk about some of the treatments and exciting stuff that's going on in the set.
Besides the Andy Warhol things.
Because there's the Andy Warhol thing, which I think it's not, I'm going to say it's my favorite all time, but
Look at the charade. I hadn't even seen that one.
But I am definitely going to try and get all of these.
These are cool.
I want to get all of these, and I want to put them all on like 2 pages of a binder next to each other, so it just looks like a roster page for something. Man, this is so cool.
Tape them together like an uncut sheet, but organize them in a way so the background just makes the most subtlest of fade.
Yeah.
And then you've got like a whole color wheel or a rainbow or something.
We were talking about that a while ago. We're like, what if you see the uncut sheet of this art, do you think the color gradient is like...
Oh, I hope they did it like that.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh.
That would be so effing cool.
Oh, man, can you imagine?
I can, and I am.
I know.
And I want to... It's the one uncut sheet I would try and get. What do you think of the frame break treatment?
The frame break... Is that what it's called?
That's what they're called. Yeah, those are your... there's the Flawless Maneuvers and Fierce Guardianships, Deadly Rollicks. Those are... like where the art goes over top of the text. It goes behind the text box and over top of the name line.
Look at Balefire Dragon there. Goes over both.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It breaks the frame that the art is usually in, which just for clarity, is different than full art.
Yes.
Or extended borders.
Correct.
Okay, so this is frame break.
Yeah, this is its own thing.
It's like what the Planeswalkers do, except more.
Yes.
Yeah, like where their heads go over the name line.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't like some of it. When light colored art goes over white text, that's a poor design choice.
Yeah. Flawless Maneuver is the one you're looking at when you say that, right?
Flawless Maneuver, Fierce Guardianship. If you scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down. The green one.
Obscuring
Haze. Yeah, that's another one where the art goes over. And like, if you're gonna break the frame, do what the Planeswalkers do and just put it over the text. Like, don't let me read the card. If I want to spend extra money on that, I should know what it does.
Yeah.
And I say that as somebody who alters cards.
Yes.
Right? And people all the time say, well, do I need the text on it? And I'm like, no, you're not going to be allowed to play these in sanctioned events anyways.
Yeah.
And probably people who want these are going to want the foil ones, and they might curl, and people won't want to play those in sanctioned events anyways.
Yeah.
Just balls the text.
Yeah.
And just give me... make me have a second version of the card to explain to somebody if they don't believe me what it does. And WotC wants that. I need 2 versions of this card to play one version of this card. Like, just give me balls the text.
Yeah. You know what we need is a textless Great Henge.
I do have a textless Great Henge.
Because what I want to see, I want to see this really bad in real life, and maybe we can do it now that we have them reprinted. I want to see somebody with a textless Great Henge or a foreign language Great Henge explain to a new player what it does. Oh. Just so that the new player will go, no, you're lying to me. So you're a liar.
I got this funny story.
Also, before you tell the story.
Is Great Henge in this set?
Sure is.
Yes.
Also, the Smothering Tithe frame break treatment looks so ass. I hate that. I hate that picture.
Like the coins or the picture?
The coins and the whole bit. I don't like anything about that. Because they just did it better like 2 sets ago.
Did they?
Yes.
In what?
In...
Editor Joel will have it on the screen.
Yeah, it'll be up. The other one, which also is a bunch of money, will be up on the screen. But I don't like that. I don't like that picture.
So.
But tell the story.
I'm laying in bed the other night.
Okay.
And Rebecca wants to go to sleep, and I'm like, got my phone out, because it's like the lights are off and it's sleep time.
Okay.
And I'm like, I gotta look something up because I'm thinking in my head, what the hell does the Great Angel do again? So I'm like, okay. It costs green 8 is what I thought it costed, but it costs green 7, right?
Right.
So, okay, green 8, and it costs 1 less to cast according to the power of my biggest creature.
Right.
Checks out so far?
Yep. So it costs 2.
So I looked it up and my freaking calculations were wrong already because I had the mana cost wrong. So it costs 2 in my Animar deck.
Yes.
And whenever you cast a creature,
Yep.
it's cast.
Right.
Draw a card.
Yes.
It taps for green,
Right.
immediately paying for itself, and you gain 2 life.
Correct.
And I thought that that's all that it did.
Idiot.
When you cast a creature and you draw a card, you also put a +1 counter on that creature.
Yes.
I forgot that part. And I'm like, I gotta look this up. I gotta look something up. She's like, what are you doing? I gotta know. And I'm like, why the hell does the Great Henge do all those things? I shut my phone off, went to bed.
Yeah. Yep. It's like it's a fair and balanced Magic card is what it is.
And it's in this set, and we're gonna get a reprint of it, and that makes me happy.
As it should, because it's cool that they're doing that.
Man,
Let me tell you another thing that makes me happy.
Sure.
Here's another one, because we're looking at the stuff. We're looking at some of the other
full
art treatments.
That art right
is
there.
this it here?
Yes.
Champion's Helm.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Champion's Helm. Cool that they're reprinting it. I'm going to get a foil one for my Tana the Butt Sewer deck.
Yeah, it doesn't come in foil.
Does now.
No, it does, but you have to spend $1,000 on it because it's a Kaladesh masterpiece.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I looked at this art.
Yeah.
We're talking about the showcase art. It'll be on the screen if you're watching on YouTube, which it should be. I want to know everything about that guy.
I do too.
I want to know every single thing about that skeleton man. I want to know what he's the king of. I want to know what that medallion means. I want to know why he's dead. I want to know why he's sitting there. There's just something about that picture that makes me just want to know literally everything. That it tells the end of a story, and I want to hear the beginning and middle of that same story.
Yeah, that's evocative. That's what we would call that.
Yeah.
Paolo Parante, thank you for that. That's the artist.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of artists, shout out to Ron Spencer, my favorite. He's back. He's back, and in a meaningful way, because he did like Deadly Rollick, and he did Disrupt Decorum.
Ooh.
Or Disrupt Decorum, if you will.
Disrupt Decorum is the buy a box promo by the buy.
Yes.
So you'll get one for buying a box.
Well, no, because nobody's going to
nobody's
afford a box.
You know what else has really cool art? I'm going to talk about one more art. Orin Frostfang showcase.
That's a good piece.
It's just the big snake, and it's like a big cartoon snake squeezing the shit out of either a rock or maybe that's a monster. I don't care. It just looks awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
I want that. I want to own that, and I want to look at it. Which is, I don't know. I think that's my favorite part. My favorite thing about this set is so many cool pictures that I just want to look at them.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kodama's reach around right now.
Yep.
And I don't know what's going on there. I don't know which Kodama that is, or if there's multiple Kodama.
Kodama, yeah.
And there's like little flying dudes with hats. Do those hats make them fly?
No, they're parachutes, little parachute.
Are those parachutes?
Yep, they're not flying; they're falling slowly.
Man, that would be some mad traction on their cervical spine if those were parachute hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, guy's got no frickin' problems with his neck. I'll tell you that much. Man, there's so many good pieces, right?
Yes.
And a lot of them, like I'm looking at Azami Lady of Scrolls. I'm looking at the new Elvish Mystic, the new Thran Dynamo with new flavor text. There's so many good pieces. Vandalblast with new art.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that is really cool about these reprint sets is they've already R&D'd everything, right? They've paid everybody to do everything. Mm-hmm. So they can focus on stuff like this. They're going to invest in the sets. You're going to get just kick-ass new art for all these things, right? And I think that's really cool.
And you know what? Maybe, and we're not getting back into finance again, but maybe there is something to say about that, in that they're giving us a new set, they're giving us a reprint set with nearly 100% new art. Maybe that's where a large portion of WotC's cost comes from is commissioning new pieces, because it's not like they can just go out and say, like, Drew Tucker, Ron Spencer, whomever, hey, here's $100. Richard King Ferguson, here's $100. We need like a picture in 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, people.
Yeah.
I'm sure that these, I wonder if we've got 500 new pieces and each piece costs $1,000.
Dang.
Like, that's frickin' money.
Although, to be fair, like, just the cards in the set, I don't think any of them got new art. All the showcases have new art and all of that stuff. Like, obviously, I would say. But, like, all of this art in the set,
okay, yeah,
there's no new art.
I'm scrolling. Okay, yeah, there's not 500 new pieces of art. You're right.
The one exception that, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, I definitely stand to be corrected. The only one that I found in the whole set that has new art is Sekiko, Mother of Summer.
Yeah, that's kind of a funny art too.
What a strange, I mean, maybe she was reprinted somewhere and this art is from that, but I've never seen this picture before in my life, and it is in fact new.
I wonder why. Was there a conflict with the old artist? Who did the old art?
Michael Sutphin?
Is he a bad guy?
I don't know. I've never heard that name before in my life.
If he's a bad guy, let us know, and then I'll know. And
because I like the old picture, it's cool.
Yeah, I like the new one. It kind of looks like the guy on the Significant Other Limp Bizkit cover art.
Yeah, he kind of does.
He's kind of like got that backward stance going on.
And here, another Brando complaint. I'm hitting him sometimes, even when we're being positive. Why the hell didn't Sekiko get a damn Andy Warhol card?
I don't know. Do you still play that card?
Sure do.
It's a snake.
It is a snake, and that's why I play it.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
I like me some, but so it's kind of weird that you get one new. The new Sol Ring is beautiful.
The new Sol Ring is beautiful. Can we get a new Sol Ring? Can we still get that space one, like with the ring and stuff that we got from Commander 2011? We're still getting that one. Now that piece of art's got some mileage on it. Hey,
yeah.
Like whoever did that, Mike Bierick.
If they get a dollar for every time they don't get a dollar.
No, they don't. That stopped in 5th edition, and it was a big deal. But that art's got some mileage.
I'm going to tell you about one more picture that I really like.
Sure.
It's Divergent Transformations.
Well, that's the old art.
I know it is the old art, but I want to just talk about this picture for just a second.
Sure.
I don't care that they reprinted this card, but I love the picture because it's like these little sheep, and all the sheep are happy and being herded and stuff. And then there's this one sheep that got turned into this crazy dinosaur monster, and if you look really close, it kind of looks like there's shivering lines around him, like he's cold because all of his wool got taken off. And so he's this little cold guy.
I thought that those were magic transformation lines.
No, those are shivery lines because he's chilly because he doesn't have his little coat on anymore.
Also not to be confused with speed lines.
Yes,
because he doesn't look like he's traveling very fast.
No, he is not fast. He is very slow. But I think the art is great. I think that there are some key reprints here, like Jeweled Lotus, like the medallions, that are fantastic, and the world needed them. I think that there's a bunch of things that we didn't realize how expensive they were that have been reprinted. I'm thinking Arachnogenesis was a lot of money.
Oh, baby.
Treasure Nabber was still a bunch, even though they just put it in the Lord of the Rings set. Extraplanar Lens was a bunch of money, and it's in here, right?
Well, and everybody knows Fierce Guardianship and Deflecting SWAT, but also Deadly Rollick.
Yeah.
Also Flawless Manure. That one was getting expensive, and so was the green one.
Obscuring
Haze. Yeah, I always forget.
Yeah, well, Obscuring Haze probably wasn't expensive. I don't think anybody plays that one, but
well, it's got the pedigree that the other ones in that cycle have.
Yeah.
Right. So I think by default it's like, oh, this card must be good, so it must be expensive. Plus, it was only ever printed once.
Yeah.
So I don't, without looking it up, it was probably expensive and exciting to see. Oh, foil Song of the Dryads. I'm just going to mention that again.
Little CCO preview card action there, hey?
Yep.
What other big reprints are in here that I think, beyond ones that we're really excited about, but I think that there were other just expensive things that they did give us. Granted, the EV, air quotes, of a pack is not worth the price of the pack in most cases, in my argument. But seeing things like Selvala, you needed the reprint there, right?
Yeah.
But then the Dragon, Zakama, are other big ones. I didn't realize how many dollars Zakama's was until you told me this morning.
Yeah. I've got a couple here. I've got, and this is maybe an expense thing, but more so, we now have a Regal Behemoth. That's the double mana when you're the Monarch dinosaur. That was originally like in Conspiracy, yeah. And it was like a beast or whatever. Then they errated it to dinosaur, but it never had a dinosaur art.
Right.
Now it does. And for that reason, it's a good pickup from a dinosaur deck now.
And it's cool. And again, a high dollar reprint that they put in the set, which is good.
Yeah, as a throw-in, like at Rare or whatever, right?
Yeah, just something. You can get Balefire Dragon's another one. I see you brought that one up in the spin.
Balefire Dragon from Innistrad. And I'm kind of working on like a set of cards, right? Like
sure.
Innistrad is one of the ones I want the entire set of.
Oh.
And Balefire Dragon is one of the ones that I think I own it. I think I own it from Innistrad in my Bryon Stoutarm deck, but when I have a set, I want the whole set to be together.
Yes.
So if I want that and also want to play a card, I need another one, and I didn't want to justify like $29 on a Balefire Dragon just for no reason, but now this reprint, now it's at Mythic, but it's already less, right? So there's all over the place. When you say EV of a pack or whatever, maybe it is because we don't have a complete understanding of the expense of cards, right? Like, granted, lots of the cards that I would expect as throw-ins in this set are actually at Mythic.
Yeah.
Throw in rares, and then we get like a Zetalpa, or a Zetalpa.
Yeah, Zetalpa. You get a Zetalpa and an Experiment Kraj. Right?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine buying one of these packs and opening Experiment Kraj?
And at the same time, like, you get a Grand Abolisher, and you get like a dinosaur thing, Regal Behemoth, and you get a Blood Chief Ascension. Like, these are all cards that have double-digit price tags. And
Craterhoof Behemoth is getting he's back, right? We haven't mentioned him. And the Great Henge we already talked about. It's good to see those coming back in.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah. So, in all, Here's my summation on the whole.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Here's my summation on the whole. Most likely, I won't buy any sealed product from this set.
Fair.
That said, I will take full advantage both of the reduced price tag on the reprints that I need, especially the ones in foil, and also CCO Summer promo code to get a further discount. And I will also pick up cards that I know are Commander staples for the Thursday altar auctions on Facebook for a reduced price tag.
Yep.
And also, I will appreciate everybody who can get stuff that they want for less money and thereby have access to a greater breadth of Magic's history and most powerful cards for their Commander deck. And that makes me happy.
Agreed. Yes. And I mean, some of these things, like, they're not all, like, Exsanguinate is cool to see back. Reality Shift is a card that was $5 or $6.
You're still going to cards.
Yeah.
Spellseeker, new reprint, nice art.
I just wanted to say, like, there's so much here, and there's stuff for everyone, right? And I know that it looked initially like the set was going to be priced out of everybody's thing, and it's not going to be worth it to buy it, and it's not going to be worth it to open it, and it's such a failure. This set's a mess. But it's not, because there's something here that you want, I promise.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, everybody's going to benefit from this being opened and being on shelves, and people, the people that can buy it will buy it, and the people who can't will buy singles, and everybody's going to win. And I think that in that way, the set is a win for me. I just wish I could open it. Right? I would love to crack packs of this. I would love to be in Vegas and have some of this and cracking it open. And
well, know that we will open it in Vegas.
Yeah,
right?
we will.
But that's a little bit of a different animal.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a different animal. So
yeah, but
tomorrow we're talking about the pre-cons. We're gonna go to Scryfall.
Yeah.
And do new cards. Probably there are some commanders or legends that we didn't talk about today.
For sure there is.
And there are some new cards that we can maybe review, and I'm quite interested in a good number of them for my Animar EDH deck.
Yes.
Yeah, listen to that
statement.
Hey?
Yeah, what a thing to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm interested in those decks? Nothing.
Nothing?
I saw the sliver list. Nothing.
Well, maybe I can ask you about the mana base in the sliver deck tomorrow.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That's tomorrow's topic.
And if anybody knows why CCO Mother of Summer got new art, please put it in the comments. Now that I'm staring at it and I can't. I need to know.
Very much so.
Yes, but I think overall...
Peep this. Nomadic Grove Guardian, now I don't have to pay $200 for a foil.
There we go. Also downshifted from rare. Drink.
Oh,
baby.
Downshifted from rare. There goes the EV. Oh, man. Okay, give us a final thought of the day. I'll thank the patrons again. Thank you very much. Remember, you can go to coffee.com/CCO Podcast and donate there if you want to help out with any of the CCO Las Vegas extravaganzas or want to buy any of the members of the nation that are going to be in attendance a beer, because I will filter that right through me into them. I don't know if
Don't Google that at all. Just do not. The point is, it's going to be fun, and we appreciate your support. We also appreciate the support of our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your source for all your gaming needs. All your Commander Masters needs, you can pick this stuff up, save 5% off of it with CCO Summer, which is great. Overall, I think that the set I think it's good. I do. Could it have been better? Of course. Would we have done it differently? Absolutely. But we're not the ones doing it, and I think that what we did get actually turned out to be, I think it's great. Honestly, I think it is. Price aside, I think this set is fantastic, and I'm looking forward to people getting it and having it. And I'm looking forward to people being able to upgrade their decks with the stuff in it.
Or downgrade their decks with etched foils.
Yes, or make them look like shit because there's so much etched foil in this set, and it is kind of maddening and saddening as well.
Yeah.
Yes. But the point is, thank you very much for being here, and we're going to be back tomorrow to talk about the Commander Precons on another exciting episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme song!